The Chinese assholes so worried about pretty pictures have literally gone in using their Mormons, their Latter-day Pod people, Latter-day Center Pod people. This is to butcher, to remove all this imagery. This is 2017 imagery all through 2017, couple months ago, 3 months ago. And I've made videos with this in the past. If those those videos have been butchered as well, it is a Chinese asshole use of manpower that they shouldn't be using at this time to do that. Because I formed this 2 months ago, through 2017. It took me weeks to get it together. And it did not have several of the same damn thing in it. That's the point of one time through. 2 times through. Otherwise, it's just 250 clumps of whatever was in there. And look at all this stuff. They hated that. It's a wide in less than 200. You've got a good selection of what from January to July. And the devil's people walking among us. Use their pod people again and again. And it's designed to blame upon the Trump. It's a buffoon. It's the Hussein, that's the devil. The same as my sister. Demon knife in the back sister. This doesn't go here. Not even, it's one time through. It's varied, not more than 2 of each of these. So I'm going to have to tell you, if you know, this is one of my Mean Street Fiction things. If you know someone of the military streets, go check on them now, call them up, make sure they're all right. Because in my Mean Street Fiction, you're going to see more family balls of steel than ever before and more severe than ever before. A lot of folks will find out why when Stone Cold says something, they do it. They got the fountain of youth in their eyes there. What's in my eyes is the fountain of youth that, I got to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth for real. And that's why I'm growing a new body. Medical research being passed by with your call to me not working. You don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work, so there's an incredible need for John and the Military Pitbull Project to do some serious cancer removal of its own. Anything used to prop up the fraud of faith, and if you've been around Eagle Rock lately, you've seen nothing but what I call the this one, that one, the other ones, in and out. Going back to Utah, going back to all points all over the United States, the cancer of true faith and the cancer of the military with them. So look for that severe pain. There's this taunting, this intentional arrogance right here that's unbelievable to do that. And Mormons are out in the Spectrum parking lot right now taunting. Personally. In this Mean Street Fiction, Danny is going to see his uncle, Billy, lose about the 20th knuckle. And he's got some pop on. He likes the new kid better. New uncle better, excuse me. It's my fiction, and yeah, you got mean things happening in fiction all the time, but I still a little uneasy about that, so if you hear me slip up, it's Danny's Uncle Billy, and he's blasé about it. He's bought some popcorn today. John has a surprise for him. They call it family balls of steel, because not just, it was John explains to Danny after he watches Billy's the 20th knuckle be removed that he says, oh yeah, I know you don't care about your uncle. This is for these military folks over here. Points to a section who sees Danny, who never cared shit. Oh, oh, high-tech toys. Strangling my vocal cords. Who never cared about their families or anything. They don't give a shit about anything. That's why they're propping up the frauds of faith. Mormons. Latter-day Sinners. And this is why the military must take out everything with the military. It has anything to do with the Mormons. Latter-day Sinners. Utah on earth is hell on earth. And John, the Military Pitbull Project guy, he's got a surprise for Danny. Uncle Billy's not going to be getting off easy. That's why it's to tear-jerk the good folks of the military into growing a pair of balls. Handling the Chinese assholes and handling... you can tell they're damn... Great Wall of Viva is crumbling. They're worried about pretty pictures. You know anything about the streets, that's the least thing to be worried about. Is to get you to grow a pair of balls. You're going to watch Danny's Uncle Billy hang by his balls, or hang by Danny's balls of steel for a long time to come. They'll look like twins. Not uncle and nephew. By the time it's all over, descendants of descendants will witness them. This is about growing a new place, a better world, and dealing with what's been strangling the life out of it. The other Chinese assholes, the Great Wall of Evil around the world that can place someone in the real world, guys. I didn't make this up. It's not fiction. They actually placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after 9/11. He got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. This is to get you to grow a pair of balls watching the innocents, those of Danny's family that aren't, doesn't have Lori's hatred, rotten soul, and heart of Danny. Doesn't have that, be dragged along for the ride because of what Danny has done. So Danny's going to be hanging by those balls. He thought he was getting off of it. Lucky he got to sacrifice his uncle. No, he's going to be bouncing. And yes, all of you nice guys out there who understand, you're going to see hell in your own parts, not just the turncoats to your own military streets, but you as well, until you can grow a pair of balls and have someone besides me. And you can have someone assemble a new section of this. That's 3,000, is it? That is, let me see how much it is. They're worried about one man working alone this much. Guys, solve that problem. They're worried about 5,000. I had to go through in 5,000 images I separated into sets 200 where you did not have repeats. This is the devil's people. This is my demon sister's hatred. It is, Lori, you are what's wrong with this world. This is the real world here, not the fiction. Lori, your hatred is what's wrong with this world. We must do something about that. Make a video of Lori's hatred today. Do a military children's burn unit check in front of, in the real world, guys. That's all been attention getting fixing before this 10-minute mark. Why can't I reach Melton? Lori, Sam, Bond of Louisiana. Why is your hatred of him and my family so much that you are actively taking part in organized crime? Is it your connections to the Mideast, Sam? Your brother, Cheryl Bond, with his wife moved from Iran or Iraq? Is it your connections that allowed you to taunt him for Melton for 10 years, calling him up police once a year to taunt me about my gate's livelihood and my hijacked lifeline? Sam, why is your hatred so much that it affects my family as well? And show him your child's lifeline to the firemen, the police, and paramedics being hijacked as you try to call me. Explain that it's boring what I'm getting here. The phone ringing, the error message, busy signal. If you get to leave a message, I sure don't get it. You don't show up on my caller ID, my call records, and Sam and Lori sure the hell do. Taunting me for those 10 years. It's not going to be boring, Sam, Lori, if I get this one. I need a fireman. I want to know. Give me names. Who do you have to call up before you call up Melton to taunt him? Do you know the Hussein places, those bold enough to place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after 9/11? After we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, deadly, violent Husseins? Do you know them personally, Lori and Sam? I would like to know, because we the people must be the reporters. They're sure the hell not doing their job. Get Sam and Lloyd's reaction, post it. Lori, you are what's wrong with this world. We got to change that. Your hatred's tearing it apart.